Michael Tyler here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great weekend despite the fact that crypto is crashing over this weekend, losing in between 20 and 30% of value across the board within any different cryptocurrency. They are all down besides your stable coins. And we're seeing a lot of people talking about this crypto winter where crypto prices could fall 90%. Even JP Morgan saying Ethereum has tough times ahead. So we're going to give you guys the scoop, exactly what is going on, if you should be fearful, if you should be buying right now, how long we could stay depressed and suppressed as far as the price of crypto is concerned. So drop that like on the video, consider subscribing to the channel as well. Let me know down below in the comment section, how long do you think this sell-off is actually going to last? So let's first start off with this very short article that does have 93,000 views, so a quite widespread article. It says, like the 1929 crash, new crypto winter warning as sell-off wipes 1.5 trillion from the combined Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Cardano, and XRP price. Goes on to say, a new crypto winter could be around the corner for huge crypto price crash has wiped 1.5 trillion of the combined cryptocurrency value. The Bitcoin price this week has fallen to levels not seen since July last year, losing 20% over the last week and dropping to half of its all-time high of almost $70,000. Other top 10 cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP, have all lost between 20 and 30% from their price this past week, with Wall Street giant JP Morgan issuing a stark Ethereum price warning. As the huge crypto crash rolls on, analysts are warning the price of Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies could fall even further, potentially heralding a bleak new crypto winter, a prolonged bear market that saw most cryptocurrencies lose 90% of their value in 2018. And this was really the run-up in 2017, where crypto really got put on the map, for lack of a better word. People realized, hey, crypto is here. This could be something of the future. In my opinion, it was a little bit too early back in 2017 to see cryptos run up from virtually nothing to see Bitcoin go from a couple $100 all the way up to 20,000. It came right back down, losing 90% of its value, as well as other cryptos in 2018. I don't think we are at the same stage now as we were in 2017. Cryptos are starting to become more mainstream, more people know about it, more people are investing in it, and more people are using it. So I don't think a prolonged bear market where we drop 90% is actually going to happen. You must ask yourself, what has changed with cryptocurrencies? Is there something fundamentally that has changed? New regulation, new supply of coins, something along those lines that would materially affect Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other crypto on a fundamental basis? And the answer is no. If you're invested in cryptos and you're super shocked that the price of Bitcoin and other cryptos are dropping dramatically and at a very fast pace, you shouldn't be. That's the risk that you take investing in cryptos. But what has history showed us? That it always does recover. And what's specifically happening, and this is really my opinion here, but I think it's pretty easy to see that Bitcoin has really, and we're just going to use Bitcoin for this example, has really just started selling off after, Thursday and Friday were the big sell-off days. Now, today as well, we've been selling off, hit a little bit of a bottom down here at about $34 or $34,048 per coin. But what is really going on is that hedge funds and institutional investors, they own about 70% of the cryptocurrency as far as we do know. So you're seeing the market starting to sell off, and the indexes are going to come down even worse. So they're selling some cryptos to get some cash ready for their margin calls or to buy stocks, because crypto and stocks, believe it or not, are competing asset classes. Just like stocks are competing with bonds, stocks are now competing with cryptos, and they all compete with each other. So the money just likes to flow around, but it can come to a time like we're seeing right now where cryptos can fall, the markets can fall, and the bond prices can also fall as people are just panicking and trying to get cash and stay away from these asset classes. So that's exactly what is going on. So I do think it will somewhat correlate the broad markets, but as far as the next all-time high with Bitcoin, it could be a couple years. If you do take a look, and I am not even a crypto bear, I own crypto, but we have went from, in 2020 September at about $10,000 per coin all the way up to almost 70,000 per coin just 1 year later. I mean, it's kind of ignorant to think that we couldn't come back down and stay in the $30, $40, $50,000 range for a year or two. I think that would be very naive and amateur as far as investing is concerned to think that couldn't happen. Do I think that will happen? Think there's about a 50% chance. If you're investing in crypto right now, unless it's a quick, some kind of day trade that you're doing, I would be fully prepared and go into it if it's a long-term investment for you. Like, hey, I could watch this go down 50% from here. Certainly, Bitcoin could fall theoretically to 17,000. That would be 50% down from here. But in the long term, you'll do just fine. And that's really all that does matter. As far as the actual technicals for Bitcoin, you could see that the 50-day moving average is key, this blue line. And if we take this all the way back to, 2020 days, you could see that we rode this 50-day moving average all the way up. Things were good, things weren't too bad. And then once you do start to see the 50-day go under the 100-day and also under this teal line, the 200-day moving average, that's when you see the sell-off and the pain start. And you can also see once it breaks out above these lines, like right here, it broke out above the 100-day and the 200-day right here. And then we've seen a monstrous rally, a rally of like $30,000 per coin. Now what you're seeing is that the price of Bitcoin has been falling, and the 50-day moving average just crossed under the 100-day moving average and just crossed under the 200-day moving average. So I think that is a clear sign that more pain is to come, and that is something that everybody needs to be fully aware about. If you're buying Bitcoin or Ethereum right now at these prices, I think you would be very happy with your decision in 5 or 10 years from now. But if you're looking at this on a day-to-day basis or month-to-month basis, you just can't invest in crypto right now. It's not on an upward trajectory. It does not look pretty. As far as crypto actually falling 90%, going back down to like $10,000 or $5,000, I don't think that is I mean, I want to say a possibility. Anything's a possibility, but I don't think that is very probable whatsoever. Besides the sell-off that we have already seen, it's likely to get much worse before it does get much better. Like I said, I'm not in the camp of people that think cryptos are going to fall 90%, but we do have the Fed meeting next week, the FOMC meeting, January 25th and the 26th. And then we do also have Apple earnings that are January 27th, one day after the Fed does do its FOMC meeting. So if the Fed is bearish or hawkish, people say, if Apple earnings are not good, stock market is going to crater, so is crypto as well. They always correlate each other in recent history. Since 2020, the crash in March, Bitcoin fell, stocks fell, and then they continue to rally back to the upside together once that rally did start. So to think the stock market, selling off is not going to cause Bitcoin and cryptos to sell off, I think is not very accurate. So it's going to be a very important week next week, and that should give us some more clarity as far as when we will actually see a bottom. If I were to imagine, 20,000 is going to be that bottom. If we do continue to sell off, it looks like 20,000 will be a very, very good entry point for cryptos if you are not in cryptos or if you are waiting to buy that dip. So that is going to be all for this video. Hit that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel and let me know in the comment section if this makes sense to you or if this does not make sense to you. Love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.